Hey guys, welcome back to season 2 of the Salice Rose Show. Are you new here? If you're new here, I hope you enjoy what season 2 has to offer. It's literally just gonna be me and you and me the whole fucking time. And I'm just gonna talk to y'all like you're my besties in every single episode because that's what you are. So before we get started, don't forget to leave me a review. Give me a low 5-star if you feel like I deserve it. And if you're ready to get season 2, episode 1 started on how to deal with haters or a hating ass bitch in your life or a hating ass bitch in your past, well, you're at the right podcast. Let's talk about it. I just want to get into it. Let's talk about haters. Let's talk about the bitter bitches. Let's talk about the tormented bitches. Let's talk about the bitches that don't love themselves but swear they love themselves. Let's talk about the bitches that will go around trying to hurt everybody and they'll go back and play the victim. Let's talk about the people who hurt you and act like you hurt them. Let's talk about the people that literally justify their bad behavior or they blame you as to why they hurt you. I have a lot to say about this topic. I just woke up today and it was a good day, but I was very overwhelmed, had anxiety, I was kind of stressed out, and it was all mentally. Nothing physically happened in my life that made me overthink, but I just kind of started thinking about my life and the shit that some people have done to me. And of course, everybody has haters. Honestly, if you don't have somebody that hates you, you are not doing something correctly. And before you say, oh my God, I don't have any haters, that's what you think. Everybody has a hater. So consider yourself blessed, right? But I woke up today and I started thinking about haters. Like, why are y'all the way that you are? Also, give me 1 second. I'm going to sip on my coffee. I don't know about you guys, but coffee fixes everything. I came to the conclusion that people who hate you don't actually hate you. They hate themselves, right? It's almost like the people who put negative comments on people's social media, they make me so fucking uncomfortable because you swear that you sound so fucking woke right now. You swear that you're spreading God's word right now. You swear that your opinion actually matters. You swear that that negative comment really fucked me up so bad. You swear that what you're doing right now is the right thing. Most people that leave negative comments, they like to justify their bad behavior and say, well, I'm entitled to my own opinion. Yeah, and I'm entitled to not give a fuck, right? So I think people lack basic home training. I believe that you should always speak the fuck up if you have a problem or speak the fuck up on your opinions. Yeah, of course, freedom of speech. But if you also have nothing nice to say, and I mean, whenever I'm talking about the people that go around like calling you a fucking bitch or talk about your weight, like some negative shit, that's not productive whatsoever. That's not beneficial. So your opinion doesn't fucking matter at that point, I have had people in my life, and don't go assuming, please, or do whatever. I have had some people in my life that not only hurt me is a fucking understatement, bitch, literally destroyed me. Okay, they made me a whole different person in the best ways possible. Obviously, when I was in pain, I was like defeated. I was not okay, but after all that hurt, I became a whole new person. But, I started thinking to myself, it's crazy how there's been a few people that hurt me, and I noticed this pattern. Normally, when the evil people hurt you, they go around playing the victim or crying or justifying their bad behavior. Oh, I only did that because X, Y, and Z. Oh, I only hurt you because you hurt me first. Or I only did this because... Shut the fuck up and take some fucking accountability, okay? So, really quick, side note, on season 2, I'm not really going to be close the fuck off. I'm going to be my opinionated self, and whoever likes it, I fucking love you. And if you don't, I still love you, period. But I think season 1, I was very kind of closed off because I didn't want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. And then I just felt like I wasn't being organic to myself or being true to myself. So now I'm going to speak the fuck up. It's just so crazy to me how people can really go around and hurt you and act like you're the fucking villain. I will never understand people like that. And, I think to myself, these negative ass people, did they once used to be a good person or have you always been a douchebag? I know that sounds harsh. I don't care. Because, there are so many people in the world that are actually sweet people, nice people, but they've been hurt by so many fucking people that they end up becoming the person that hurt them. They end up hurt so bad and not knowing how to heal, where to heal, that they end up, without even realizing it, becoming the people that hurt them, right? But there's other people that are evil, and they're just evil down to the core. You know, they've always been evil. I cannot give those people the benefit of the fucking doubt anymore, because that right there was something that I used to always do. I used to always give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, oh, nah, like, I know she has like 20 red flags, but are we sure they're red? Like, are we sure it's not like pink or some shit? Or like it's like a washed out red? Like, how you know it's not beige, bitch? How you know it's not maroon, right? Like, could be blue, right? So that's how I always sounded. I was always trying to see the best in people. And someone very special to me taught me a lesson. She said, I understand you have a big heart, and that's a beautiful thing, but you have to understand that not everybody has a good heart. You have to understand that some people don't have any good in them. You have to stop seeing the best in people when sometimes they have no good in them. And the way that shit just made me think was crazy. And then I thought to myself, damn, like I actually know a few of those motherfuckers that ain't shit. You were only shit because I made you. I did things for you. You were only worth it because of the lies I told myself about you, or the lies you told me about you. And that all takes me back to that one quote that says, half of the time when you're going through a breakup, you don't even miss that person. You don't even miss them. You're over here crying, looking through your old pictures, reminiscing over what? You end up heartbroken because of the potential you thought there was, the potential you wish there was, the lies they fed you, the lies you fed yourself, or how all those times you were like, you know what? No, like, this is who they are. I know they're showing me their red flags right now, but I'm going to try to see the best in them. So you ended up not trying to put the blame on you because you're innocent in this, but take some accountability and understand that sometimes you broke your own heart trying to fix people or save people, or you broke your own heart giving everybody the benefit of the fucking doubt. When are you going to stop doing that? Fuck, am I talking to you or am I talking to me? Yeah. But it's very, very crazy how a lot of the times we're not even sad that we lost a friend in our life, like, or a partner, or we lost that job. We're just sad because we lost the routine. A lot of us like routine. We don't like change, right? That's one, too. You just lied to yourself the whole fucking time. But when you really take a fucking seat and you think about all the good and the bad about this person, and you really take a pen and paper. This is something I recommend. I did this shit. My therapist told me to do this shit. Yes, I have a therapist, period. Get a pen, get a paper, or a fucking marker, whatever una pinche pluma, whatever the fuck you write with, and write the pros and cons of this person. What outweighs the other? You know what I mean? And I started doing that with everybody in my life. And it's so crazy how your perspective changes. You have to be real with yourself when you're writing this shit down. You can't lie to yourself anymore. So anyway, that was so off topic. I'm over here talking about a fucking heartbreak and shit. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is not everybody is a good person. There is some people out there that are fucking evil, that are fucking malicious. I wake up every fucking day hating their life, and they want to make sure, since they're so angry with their own life, they want to make sure everybody else hates their own life, because since they can't find happiness, how dare you find happiness? How dare you be happy? Because you know what they say, misery loves company. Can I get an amen? That brings me back to my next point. Okay, this has happened to me a lot as an adult, but especially a lot in high school. Have you ever been in a situation where, let's just say her name is Mary. I don't fucking know a Mary, so don't piece things together. Let's just say a bitch named Mary hates you, right? And she hates you for reasons that don't even fucking matter, right? And she gets a group of people that don't like you either. And they all just sit around with their legs crossed and talking shit about you, and their entire personality trait becomes you. Bro, I used to fucking hate that shit. Now, I'd be so flattered by that because I'm like, damn, all you guys have in common is, one, hating me, two, being so obsessed with me and you can't even fuck with me anymore. You don't have the privilege to fuck with me anymore. You cannot fuck with me anymore. So since you don't have the privilege to be in my life anymore, Instead, they're like, well, since I can't be in this person's life anymore, let me just talk shit about them instead. Fuck them. You know what I mean? So I definitely learned, of course, I'm still learning things every fucking day. Like, I'm not completely fucking woke. Like, we all have things to learn till the day that we die, you know? But I learned that in this life, nobody will actually really hate you for a valid reason. Not all the time. Sometimes people, you know, they have their reasons as to why they don't like a bitch. I get you, girl. Like, I don't like a few bitches myself for a valid reason, you know? But I'm talking about those haters that don't even know you. Some people literally hate you because someone else hates you. Some people hate you because they're fucking biased. Some people hate you because their homegirl or their homeboy hates you. They hate you over a fucking rumor that may not even be true. You know what I mean? So, of course, having haters is not easy. I don't care who the fuck you are, how successful you are, how mentally strong you are, because I am all those things myself, but I be having some days where I feel completely fucking defeated because these haters have a way of projecting their fucking shit onto you sometimes, you know? I think the best way to deal with the hater is by not. I get comments all the time. People are like, oh, Salice, like, how do you deal with a hater? What do you do if your best friend's a hater? First of all, bitch, let me tell you something. And when I call you bitch, that means like, hey, girl, you know, like you my bitch, right? So, first of all, if you even have a gut fucking feeling that somebody in your life is a secret fucking hater, trust your gut. Stop second guessing yourself. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. See, a lot of the times our gut warns us about somebody, but do you want to listen or do you want to continue to lie to yourself because you're not ready to lose them? If you have a friend in your life that you feel like you can't be yourself around, or you have to kind of walk on eggshells, or you feel like she's low-key like observing you or competing with you or trying to take your personality, because there is some weird ass bitches. I've had a few in my life in the past. Never again. I'll throw up right now. But I've had a few fucking bitches in my life that literally came into my life and they just observed me. And they so badly wanted my life. They wanted what I did for a living. They wanted my career. They wanted my house. They wanted to be me so bad that they ended up trying to actually be me and do things the way that I did things. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm looking in the fucking mirror. Obviously, you're not as cute. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. But if you feel like there's a friend in your life that you just get a bad fucking vibe from and you feel like off about her or him or whatever the fuck, trust your gut. Trust your gut and just walk away. Stop trying to keep a friendship that really isn't good for you. A friendship that really isn't giving back to you. A lot of the times we just keep people around because we don't know how to be alone. Okay? That's a different fucking episode right there. But there's so many undercover haters in your life. And I'm not trying to like spook you and be like, oh my God, asustate pendeja, asusta. Like, I'm not trying to like scare the fuck out of you guys and be like, you better watch out, bitch. No, but I'm trying to keep y'all aware because I have had so many shit. I could have a few right now and I don't even see it. I don't think I do because I don't even fuck with nobody. I have like one friend by choice because I don't trust bitches. I'd rather have one real friend than a room full of bitches that don't even fucking like me because they don't like themselves, right? But what I'm trying to say is just be aware of your surroundings. That is something my beautiful mother always told me about. Be aware of your surroundings. Stop giving people the benefit of the fucking doubt and start seeing people for who the fuck they are and not for who you want them to be. See them for who they are and not who they say they are. Because a lot of people can talk. Anybody can talk up a big fucking game. Oh, yada, yada, yada. I'm this. I could give you this. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you all bark, no bite. Kind of like those bitches in high school that run their mouth but don't actually fight. Now, don't be fighting either. I'm not encouraging fighting. Ignore, walk away, tell the teacher, okay? But same exact... Girl, I've been making myself laugh. I'm by myself right now, and I just think I'm so funny. Same exact concept. So many people can talk up a big fucking game for themselves and talk about all these things, and then they do nothing for you. They do absolutely nothing for you. So whenever you guys end the friendship or the relationship, you're over here mourning and crying and oh my God, I can't believe, what the fuck are you sad about? The only thing you should be sad, bitch, turn up your volume, okay? Turn it up, turn me up. The only thing you should be sad about is how patient you were with that person, or how much love you gave them when they didn't even deserve it, or how much love you gave that person when you received nothing back. How much consistency you gave that person while you received nothing back. So if you're going to be sad, bitch, be sad at yourself. Be like, look, bitch, obviously we settled, all right? We settled, but we're not going to do that again. A lot of the times when people are like going through breakups, or they, end a relationship with their friend or whatever the fuck, they tend to be sad over things that don't even fucking matter. And you start to create fake scenarios in your fucking head and start to blame yourself as to why you're the bad guy. And damn, maybe if I tried harder, and maybe if I did this, and maybe if I did that, we wouldn't be here today, yada, yada, yada. Stop blaming yourself for everything. Oh my God, that takes me back to my next fucking point. Bitch, turn me up. Have you ever ended on terms with somebody, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, and they just turn into like a complete fucking bitch, like a complete douchebag? Also, if you're new here, yes, I do cuss a lot, and I'm not sorry. But there is people out there that, and I just said this a few minutes ago, that just because they can no longer be in your life, or they can't be your friend because you cut them off, or they can no longer be with you in a relationship because you let them go, or they can no longer be like a fly on the wall in your life because you cut them off. Now their entire personality is to talk shit about you and how shitty you are and fuck you and oh my God, yada, yada, yada. But you should be flattered by that, because so many people's personality traits, revolve around you. And if that ain't a flex, bitch, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? So again, I know it's easier said than done, but like, look, take it from me. I've had a lot of hating ass bitches around me. I haven't always been, I think I'm a little smart, what I'm saying, a little here and there, but I haven't always been this aware or as smart as I am today. Of course, I have things to learn. I'm not a fucking Miss Know-It-All, but I do be knowing some shit, right? I haven't always been as aware as I am now. So take it from me. I used to surround myself with so many negative people because I wasn't negative. So even though they were negative, I didn't care. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not like them. I don't care. Like, they're going to be who they are and I'm going to be who I am. And I was too fucking nice. That was my problem. I was just way too fucking nice to these people. And I gave them the benefit of the doubt so much that you end up so fucking drained when you have so many shitty people in your life that don't even love themselves. This is why it is so fucking key to surround yourself with people who give a fuck about themselves, who love themselves, who have boundaries for themselves, because that's what they're going to give you, right? People will only treat you the way they treat themselves. People will only love you at the capacity they can love themselves, right? Now, a lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want people like that in their life because it's challenging. It's hard. They want what's easy. They want a dumb friend or a dumb bitch in their life, or a dumb boyfriend sometimes, because they want to be able to walk all over them and manipulate them. And that's all fun and games until it's not fucking fun anymore. So the best piece of advice I can give you guys is start surrounding yourself with people that you want to be like, people that inspire you, people that motivate you, people that have boundaries, people that have, respect for themselves. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be just like that too. And that's how they're going to treat you. Or you can sit here and hang around a bunch of people who fucking hate themselves, hate their life. They always talk shit about people. They're always fucking negative. They have a little fake page to lurk on people, and they put negative comments because they're too fucking coward to use their real fucking account. You know what I mean? People who all they do is talk bad about other people. And these people being so fucking negative, they are still the ones in the victim mentality. They are the ones in the victim role. They're the ones that are so negative and blame everybody else as to why their life fucking sucks. You tell me, is that the kind of friendship you want? I used to, whenever you grow up, I don't know if your guys' parents ever told you this or not. Even if they didn't, that's fine. That's great. It's okay. But my mom always told me, who you hang around with is who you become. And I was like, no. Don't you be negative with me, mother. I was like, hell nah. Just because they're stupid bitches doesn't mean I'm going to be a stupid bitch. Like, I know my worth. I know my value. I know how I was raised. I'm good. And my mom was like, okay. And I was so confident, no, trust me, I won't become them. And then I blinked my eyes and I started to become these people. Now, let me explain. I wasn't actually a negative person, no, but I started hanging out with people that didn't care about their life, respectfully. Okay, this is all respectfully. People that just, I'm trying to like, I guess, say this in a very respectful way. People who just didn't care about their fucking life. They didn't care about anything. And they didn't have any goals, any motivation, any aspiration to be better in life. They were just okay where they were. And they were very negative fucking people. And then I started to be negative, right? Not towards others, more so towards myself. I started to find a problem with me, with everything in my life. I started to self-sabotage. I started to get lazy with my career. I started to slack off in the gym. Now, these are just my goals. Y'all don't have to work out. Working out doesn't make you a better person anyway. It's just talking about my goals. But I noticed myself falling off and slacking off. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, am I burnt out? Do I need to move? Like, am I like burnt out with this city that I'm living in? Do I need like oh my God, like, am I okay? Am I depressed? Like, do I have to like get a therapist again? Yada, yada, yada. Now, I don't have a therapist right now because I'm depressed. I just think it's healthy to have one. But I started thinking the worst things about myself. And then I took a step back and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm going downwards and I am spiraling because I am surrounded by nothing but these negative fucking roaches. Like, that's what these bitches are. They're roaches. So you hang around a roach, you're going to start talking like a roach. You're going to start walking like a roach, bitch. You're going to start looking like a roach. I'm sorry, but that is true. And this is why now, I guess you can call me an introvert. Although I'm an extrovert because I can talk to anybody, I'm very talkative, like I'm not shy to talk to new people, I'm also very introverted. Just because I talk to you and we're cool doesn't mean I'm your friend. It does not mean that we are friends. You are an acquaintance. I know you. But for me to actually call somebody my friend these days, it is so like slim to rare to slim to never. Because I find so much peace being alone. I find so much peace being by myself. I know I sound like a little old lady right now, but just bear with me. I find so much peace in the routine that I've created for myself. I find so much peace in going to bed at a decent time, bitch. I know I sound like I'm 84. I'm sorry. I'm not like shitting on y'all if y'all like to party and go to bed super late. I have nights like that still, bitch, but I just can't do that every night because I got a lot of things on my plate. But I found out, whenever you're in high school, it's like a fucking flex to be the popular girl. Where the fuck they at now, right? You know how it's a fucking flex in high school to have a lot of fucking friends, to be popular, yada, yada, yada. You start to feel like you're the problem in high school because you only have your two fucking friends, like one in first period, one in sixth period, like Mary Lou and Jimmy John. I just made those names up. I don't actually know a Mary Lou or a Jimmy John, bitch, but you start to feel like you're a loser in high school. Like, damn, like I don't have a lot of friends. I'm not the popular girl. And that's why high school is such a fucking brainwash, because when you actually get into the real world, you realize, and if you haven't yet, baby, you will. Having a lot of friends when you're an adult is not a flex. I'm sorry if that offends you. Having a lot of friends is not a flex. You think all those people actually give a fuck about you? You think they care about you? You think all those people that you call friends actually care about your health, your mental health, your well-being? You think they care if you actually get sick one day? You think they actually care if somebody passes away in your family? You think they're actually going to check up on you every fucking day? All those friends? You really think all these people you call your friends really have your best interest at heart? They don't. And if nobody's told you yet, bitch, I am. They don't. Now, some friends do. But what I learned in this life is it's not all about quantity. It's about quality. Quantity means a lot. Just a lot of shit, a lot of people, quantity. Quality means having one or two real friends, pretty much, that are just, their value is so high. And this is kind of like when a man cheats on his girl. I know girls cheat too. I'm not trying to like single anybody out, but let's just put it in that scenario. A guy cheats on his girl, right? Or his wife, fiance, with 80 bitches. 80, because that's quantity. Yeah, I cheated with a lot. But now you lost that one valuable woman that has qualities, like great qualities, that's valuable, that actually cares for you. And then these men wake up one day and they're like, fuck, my life sucks. Fuck, I miss my girl. And then they go try and fight for their girl, and she's already with somebody else. She's happy now. She found her person. She found her equal. She found the person that loves her for her, values her, and they always choose her. She's enough for them. And then now you can't get her back. So you tell me, were those 80 bitches worth it or not? No, because it's not all about quantity. It's about quality. You know, that's how you kind of have to view your friendships. I used to be so upset. You know, sometimes I do be feeling lonely. I can't even lie. Sometimes when I wake up, I'm like, damn, nobody texted me. Like, what the fuck? So nobody's trying to text me, good morning today. Okay, cool. Yeah, I bet. But the thing is that I learned to love that. Also, like, let's be honest here, Salice. I change my number like every 2 months. Every time somebody makes me mad, I change my number because access denied, bitch. I'm sure if I had the same number, I would have a lot of fucking unnecessary text messages on my phone. But I like to protect my peace, and my peace is also on my phone because you are not about to disrespect my peace or disrespect me on my fucking phone. You out of your clown ass mind. But most of the time now I wake up and I'm like, thank God I don't have any good morning text messages. You know why? Because it's peaceful. I don't feel the need to respond right away or fuck, I have to get back to you. Oh, fuck. Like, damn, when you really fuck with yourself and you fuck with your peace and you've already mastered how to be alone and you are so in love with your own presence, that's all you need. So, and when you reach that level of peace, that's when the haters come in. That's when those little roaches start crawling inside because I want to torment the fuck out of your life because all those bitches are tormented as fuck. And somehow, some way they think that they are so woke and that their opinion matters when it doesn't, right? I believe everybody's opinions matter, don't get me wrong. But when you out there putting negative comments, calling somebody a fat bitch or a skinny bitch, or you a twig bitch, or you a ugly bitch, big nose bitch, fucking 7 forehead bitch. How is that productive? How is that constructive criticism? Right? So if it's not constructive criticism, keep it to yourself. At that point, I'm sorry, your opinion doesn't matter because all you're doing out of that is hurting that person's feelings and stroking your ego. Because obviously your ego matters more, right? So I think when you learn how to think with your heart instead of constantly thinking with your ego, things get so much better. And when you do that too, not only does life get better, but you stop taking things personal. That is one thing that I struggled with. Like, bitch, girl, let me tell you, being on social media, it is hard. Not all the time, sometimes, to not take things personal. Like, damn, sometimes I'll go on Twitter and someone's like, you fucking bitch, or like, fuck you, Salice. I'm like, okay, fuck you too, I guess. Like, what the fuck? But I mean, I don't actually respond unless I got the time. That's like once a year I'll respond. All right. But there is those days where I'm like, damn, like, these hate comments are getting to me. But then I'm like, you don't even fucking know me. How can I take criticism or a hate comment from people that hate themselves? You don't even know me. You don't even know my favorite color. You don't even know my phone number. You don't even know anything about me. You don't know shit. All you know is me from a screen. And you think I'm gonna take that shit to heart? You out of your clown ass fucking mind. People just project 24/7. And although I have already learned that, I am still learning that because there is negative people every now and then. And it's kind of hard to not take it personal sometimes, you know, but when you realize that people treat you the way they feel about themselves, you'll be like, oh, that's why you a salty bitch. Because you don't even fucking like your own reflection in the mirror. I bet. So when you call me ugly, you really mean that you're ugly. When you think, or whenever you say, oh, you think you better than me? No, I didn't say that. You think I'm better than you. When you call me a stupid bitch or a selfish bitch, or yeah, that's how you feel about yourself. So I will pray for you. Yo, tell me why all these people that leave negative comments, when you go to their profile, they always have a Bible verse. Romans 1:17-11, Isaiah 2:2. Oh my God. It's always the people with the Bible verse that leave the most negative comments like, what? I'm sorry, but the math ain't mathin', bitch. It's just not mathin'. So really, every time I get a negative comment, I just instantly, I kind of giggle. I'm like, yo, you don't even know me. Like, I'm giggling because by you leaving a negative comment on someone's page or just saying some hateful shit or gossiping about somebody, you just told me without telling me how much you hate yourself and how much you hate your life. I can't help but to feel bad for you in a funny way. I literally, I cannot help it anymore. Like, I'll get a negative comment or like, oh, this bitch thinks she's funny. Or whatever the fuck they say. And I kind of giggle because I'm like, you know I'm a little funny. Like, I just stopped taking things personal because people will only treat you the way they treat themselves or love you the way that they love themselves or at the capacity they can love themselves. So in conclusion, ignore the haters, because if it's not Maria, it's going to be Pamphila. And if it's not Pamphila, it's going to be John. And if it's not John, it's going to be Jerome. I don't fucking know. You will always have people that hate you if you radiate good energy. You will always have people that hate you if your vibe is higher than other people. You will always have people look at you fucking crazy and talk about you crazy and spread rumors about you and make up rumors about you. You know why? It's because they're trying to make up reasons to hate you. They're trying to convince other people to hate you. They want a team of people that don't fucking like you. The thing about people is that it's almost like that quote that says, damn, you had to lie to people to hate me. I had to lie to people so they could like you. And that is two different type of characters in the world. So ignore. That's one thing I was always raised with as well, is just ignore. I know it's hard to ignore. I know you want to clap back because your clap back is going to sizzle them. Your clap back is so fucking good. It's going to roast the fuck out of them for the next 2 years. But is it worth it? No. Sometimes I understand you want to stick up for yourself. I get it. I be doing it too sometimes. But you got to understand that fucking with you is a privilege. I'm talking to you. Yes, I'm literally talking to you. Point at yourself. Yes. Fucking with you is a privilege. Being in your life is a privilege. Being your friend is a fucking privilege. Being in a relationship with you is a privilege, right? And sometimes you have to know when to take that privilege away. You can't always be so accessible or so available to people anymore because they're not going to take you seriously anymore because you don't even take yourself seriously anymore. That's what I learned, is that the more accessible you are to people, the less they value you. And I'm talking about the people that you already cut out of your life, but they can still DM you and they can still text you and still call you. Why are you still accessible? Change your number. Block them. The fuck? Privilege lost. Access denied. That's how I live my life. My block button is stronger than a motherfucker. It's stronger than my right fucking arm. I be blocking bitches for any little minor inconvenience because you are not about to disturb my peace because you're tormented. I've blocked people from my past. They will never get unblocked unless you pay the fee of $10,000 to unblock. I'm just kidding. But you couldn't pay me to unblock anybody. You couldn't pay me because you said what you said. You did what you did. Now I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to block you and never talk to you again. Right? And they retaliate by talking shit about you. They retaliate by making up rumors about you. They retaliate by trying to destroy your life. They retaliate by trying to fucking take you down. And although it may seem like the enemy is winning, let me tell you something. The enemy will not win the war. Sometimes the enemy will win a few battles, I know. But the enemy will not win the fucking war. And those people don't actually win in life. You may think they're winning because they're all bitter and ha ha ha, this is funny. And they're posting all their good times and their good days. And oh, my life is so fucking great. They are so fucking tormented and you don't even know it. Because who really posts when they have a bad day? Nobody. Nobody. Because social media is a big fucking lie. You got to sell people how good your fucking life actually is to make people want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? So just know that person or those people trying to take you down, they're not going to win for a long time. They're going to win for a little bit because the devil has some kind of power, but the devil is not God. God is power. God is the one in control. Devil is a fucking coward that thinks they're in control, but they're not. But they want to play a little game for a little bit because they're so fucking bored and they want to torment you. But oh my God, whether you believe in karma or not, bitch, let me tell you something. Karma does not skip anybody. And karma will spin the fucking block with anybody that has ever hurt you. Karma, one thing about karma, she is late. That girl be taking her sweet ass time. Girl, speed it up. But she never misses. Karma will always show up. And that's why I never get my revenge on people. I don't hurt people because they hurt me. I don't talk shit about them on social media because they did it to me. I don't do the shit you did to me. Because all you left me with is heartache. I heal from that. I'm good now. I'm better. But what you left yourself with after hurting me the way you did is a future full of karma. And I'd much rather go to bed feeling innocent with a heartache versus a tormented, evil-ass individual not knowing when their karma is going to hit. Imagine living a life like that on edge. Sucks, right? Yeah. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had this on my mind today. I just really wanted to talk about it. And I was like, yo, what fucking better way to talk about it and vent about how I'm feeling than to go on the podcast and just say how I fucking feel. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys could relate to it. And I hope you know that you are right where you are supposed to be. And no bitch can ever defeat you. Okay? I love you. Thank you for listening. If you guys can please leave me a 5-star review or a fucking review at that and share this with somebody that really does help me a lot. And I would appreciate that so much. I love you guys so fucking much. Again, I'm sorry if I cursed a lot. It's just kind of like my personality. You know what I mean? I don't know how to not do it. I don't know. It's an addiction, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I love you guys and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.